Okay, so I just wanted to do a quick chit chat with you guys about what's happening here in our homeschool. And this is something that I'm going to start new on the channel. I hope to monthly come and give you guys an update of, what's been going good for us, what hasn't been going for us, good for us. I want to do more with homeschooling on this channel. My goal is to start posting 3 times a week, and I have been more consistent in my post. So I'm really excited about that. So the work boxes have been a great addition to our new space. IEW and CC, games, reading, those are all things that are going very great for us. Art, poetry, nature studies going good, but not as strong, and that's okay too. My daughter, who is 2, is working on her Hello Kitty and My Little Pony, like little matching games, and so from that, I'm sneaking in some educational stuff, but I'm not making anything formal for her. She can do as much or as little if she wants, and that's okay with me because she knows how to count to 20, she knows the letters of the alphabet, she knows how to spell her name, and she knows her whole name. Like you say, what's your name? Kailani Elise Hawkins, and she knows that she's 2, so I'm fine with that. My son Aaron is 4, and he knows how to write his name. He knows just simple addition, 2 + 1, just simple things like that. So we're just having lots of games and snuggle with books with him. He does have just a few Dollar Tree workbooks, and he loves doing those. When he wants to do it, I really beef it up. And when he doesn't, you know what? I let him go along his way, right? So those are my younger 2. So that's kind of what we do for them. I do have like a preschool curriculum, which is like a letter of the week that I'll talk more about in a different video, but not for today. So then my next 3, which are Eli, Rakeem, and Cameron, they are officially in classical conversations. And so for Elisha, who's my 6-year-old, he loves history. And he just really loves all about it. I mean, it's just something that's just so capturing to him. So history and timeline, and he knows it like by heart. I do want to get the good and beautiful for him. I am using Horizon spelling with him. I have used Horizons with all of my little kids for spelling. And then I transition, and then I do Bob Jones for their grammar, and I love doing that, and I've been doing that all along. However, I have been thinking about just for 1st grade, getting the good and the beautiful for my 1st grader, Elisha. Now, I know that the good and the beautiful has a free download. However, when I did the math to print all the pages and get it spiral bound, I might as well just pay and get the whole set sent to me. So I'm thinking about that, and when I get the extra funds, I'm sure I will. Okay, so for my next oldest son, Rakeem, he loves to be read to. He loves to hear stories. He loves math. And English has improved 75% for him, and that is such a strong, blessing, and what a, good report to be able to give, because that was something that he really struggled with, and he just wasn't ready. And what I have found is when a child is just not ready, it really is best when you just give them time to have time, time to be ready. And then when they come back to it, they are better and they do grasp it a lot easier. And so if you have a child who's not getting any subject, anything, don't force them. It really isn't good for them. Just give them a little bit of time, come back to it here and there. But they will get it. They will get what it is they need to know. And for my oldest, Cameron, he is such a champion. He is strong, and he is such a warrior. This year, he's doing IEW with the Essentials program with classical conversations, and he rarely complains. And I'll share a little bit more about his journey as well. But he really works so hard, and he's diligent, and he has his little checklist, this and this and this, and he's marking it off and crossing it off, and he has this time that he wants to do everything. And so he's really neat and pristine. And I share with you guys another video that when he was a baby, if I got sauce or food or something on him, he'd want it off. And he's just very particular, and he's an amazing kid, and they all are. Something that we're just working on is just being kind to each other. You know, I have 5 kids. I have 4 boys. 4 boys. So can you imagine? And they all have very, 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 very strong personalities. And they're so different. You know, I have a melancholic, which is Rakeem, and he's more like, oh, you know, that type of thing. But he loves food. He loves a story, a great adventure. Sweet as pie, very helpful when he wants to be helpful, and he's motivated more with food, with incentives. Eli has a very hard time keeping all of his energy together. It's just a way to say it. He is my very beautiful child. He inspires a lot of things. I like to think that I'm leading things, but I'm just going with the flow a lot of times with him. He's the reason we went more into nature-based curriculums and art off and just hands-on things because of his personality and his style. And he's very much all over the place. He's very much at any moment jumping on one of his brothers, hence the reason we're working on getting along. And I'm just being open and honest and transparent here, which is why I got my t-shirt on and I don't have a messy bun. Because I want you to know what it really is like, and I don't want to come on here and pretend like everything is always so great and grand, because honestly it's not. You know, when you have a child like that, it really can sometimes cause issues with your other children, you know, because they just want to, why can't he just leave us alone? Like, why does he always want to hug us? And you know, why does he always want to touch our stuff and blah, blah, blah. But we're definitely working on loving and respecting and thinking about Jesus, others than yourself. We're thinking about being slow to speak and quick to hear and to listen. So those are things that we're working on. So those are 2 of my kids. And then Aaron is just a party. Like, he is the life of the party. He starts a party, he finishes a party all by himself. If you're thinking Eli has energy, Aaron has just double energy. And it's like, where does it come from? And it's like, oh my goodness. So that's my Aaron, that's my Eli, that's my Rakeem. And then my last son is my oldest, and he's more like me, just kind of chill, go with the flow. And but he loves to dance, and he is the piano player of the home, and so he likes to go and get the music, and Manny plays the drums. And so they're such amazing kids. And so anyway, let me come forward. I want to show you guys what I am working on now. Can you see that? It says hot cocoa and cream. So I'm gonna leave you with that little sneak peek at what may be coming ahead. So like I said, this was my first kind of chat with me, just kind of update. And then so for December, I'll come back and just kind of talk about kind of what's happening in our homeschool, like what, you know, if I've added any thing to it, what's working good, what's not working good. Just giving you guys a greater peek, and then I'll show you what I'm decorating that other area over there with. And so also I do want to say, if you have not seen my other videos, go and check out all the books that I've purchased over at the book sale for under $20. Excuse me, I think I paid like $15 for everything. So when you see some of those other videos, then you can just get a little bit of a greater idea of like what's going on as well. But anyway, I just want to tell you guys thank you for watching, and until next time, blessings. If you have not subscribed, subscribe so that you can be in the loop on all the new things that are coming. I am on Instagram, same name, and I have an extensive playlist from food to crafts to homeschool to just shopping, Goodwill, thrift store hauls. I'm all about doing a lot with a little, and I'm all about being budget friendly. So there you go. Blessings.